Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot. If you are new to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Private readings can be booked in my bio. There's a link to my scheduler and also a link to my website. So today, what we're going to do, take a look at Meghan Markle. And what was the deal with the reading of the bench on YouTube, the return to social media? So historically, very anti-social media. They are working with an organization who is uncovering all this hate speech about them or dislike. So I want to look at, what was going on with the reading of the book. She keeps reading this book. It's been out for a while. It's, not doing great in terms of sales. But what's the deal with this reading of the book? And we're using the Ethereal Tarot today. Strength. This is a flex. She's flexing. Six of Wands. Judgment. The World. Hierophant. And the Emperor. These are pretty strong cards. So the Strength. This is a flex. She feels like this is going to be her wheelhouse. This is where she's going to shine. I have a feeling she just wants to be an author. And she wants to come off. She feels like this is the most successful thing that she has ever done. This is the thing she's most proud about. And she thinks that this will be the best face of judgment for her. This is the resurrection for her as an author. She wants to be an author. She thinks the world is going to love it. And intuitively, she thinks that this is where she's supposed to be. This is what her spirit is leading her to being an author. And she feels like that will put her in a position where she is the captain of her own ship. She does really feel that this is what is going to resurrect her in the good graces of the public opinion. So in previous readings, I have said that I really do feel the youest, or the Meghanist Meghan was the Meghan that was blogging and doing the lifestyle stuff. So, children's books, I don't feel like really is, her wheelhouse. I really do feel like the lifestyle blogging was. So this is really how she feels about it. She really has a very, very high opinion. She thinks the book is going to put her back on the map and put her in a very gracious light. So it's all well and good. How will the rest of the world see this? The rest of the world sees this as wishing, really reaching. The rest of the world sees this as subterfuge. Now, I read these cards upright. This one would be in reverse if I was reading it for you, but it's so pretty. I want everyone to see it upright. So the rest of the world sees this as subterfuge. It also is seen as something to just put her into a better, more comfortable position financially, and that it is tiresome, and they are going to ridicule it, which is happening, unfortunately. Heart of the matter at this is Ace of Pentacles, just looking to make money, just looking to further that legacy and make sure that, she has everything that she wants and everything that she needs. Those are two different things. We also have the Two of Wands, which is under the surface. The Two of Wands is looking forward, establishing a persona, establishing a character, establishing a career, the many phases of Meghan Markle. You know, we see different types of Meghan Markle as we go along. At one point, she was just a cute actress, you know, on a cable series that started dating a prince, lucky gal. And then she was Bridezilla, and then she was, you know, all of a sudden she became much more of a person of color, and she was being discriminated against. At one point, there was a rumbling that, you know, her father was abusive. That went away pretty quickly. And then she, you know, was, you know, shunned by the family, I guess, because she was a person of color. And, you know, there's just, you know, now she was, what do you call it, a humanitarian. And then she tried to become an author. And I'm telling you, I think the blogging thing was really her best character that she put on. I can't put it any other way. So, what is the end game with this? How is this extra promotion of the book going to pan out? And we'll do like a little Celtic cross on it. And I think that's fair enough. So, 10 of Cups. She feels very contented. Page of Pentacles. It's going to put her in a position where she makes some money. 7 of Pentacles under the surface. That is, or under it all. She's going to keep reviewing what she's doing. King of Pentacles. It's not going to get her the kind of money that she wants. Behind her is the 6 of Swords. Okay, not leaving troubled waters. She is still wallowing in those troubled waters. They're not going away. And then the Ace of Swords in reverse. And I'm putting them in reverse now just because. So she's not going to get the effect out of this that she wants. Okay, it's just, you know, it looks like she's gotten away from the politics. Has she abandoned the politics? We'll do a little reading on that. So it looks like she's stepping further and further away from that. I think the letter that she wrote to Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi, I think that was fairly well ridiculed. So I don't think that is going to past, present, future. So politics. Past, she thought she was part of a club. Present, she's being judged. And future, King of Swords, she doesn't have what it takes. You know, I think for a minute they were looking at her saying, hey, you know, maybe we can utilize this to one party's advantage. Maybe we can have her, you know, as a spokesperson, so to speak, and, you know, let some of our messages get out. The complication with the titles and with her husband being a member of the royal family, it becomes very problematic. So I think they stepped away. I think the title on the letter was an issue, and that's something intuitively that I'm adding. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. We're going to be proactive. We're going to see what she needs to do now. Let's do some storytelling. I love storytelling. So we can do storytelling with 2 cards, or we can do it with 1, or we can do it with 3. Let's do it with 3. So, oh, and I didn't cut. Let's cut. You know, some people cut their cards, some people don't. I always cut my cards. I don't know why. I think it's like a Father, Son, Holy Spirit thing. You know, power of 3, just making sure that, you know, I do honor the gods above, so we don't get anything from below. So, all right, let's do past, present, future. So, what does she need to do to resurrect her reputation? So we have Death in reverse. We have King of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So she needs to stop resisting the death of what she thought she was going to be. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a lot of things. I'm none of them. Uh, not by failure, but just because life changes. So, if there's something that you want to be, and it's not working as an adult, and sometimes you have to give up the goose. There's a lot of people in Los Angeles when I lived there that wanted to be actors, wanted to be musicians, and they tried and they tried and they tried and they did their best. But at the end of the day, sometimes you have to really take a hard look at your limitations and say, this is not working. Even though it's something that I've wanted my whole life, this is something that's not working, and I have to let that dream go, and I have to find some other thing. Okay, so that is like, I have a day job. My day job is not super exciting. It's actually in like the squarest industry you could ever imagine, but I'm very good at it, and someone told me, you're going to be great at this, and I was like, oh my god, squarest job ever. And actually, my husband said that, but it turns out I am really good at it. I'm better than excellent at it. So you never know where you're going to wind up, and you never know where you're going to shine. And that's something that she needs to do. She needs to let go of the dream, let go of what she thinks is where she should be. She needs to let go of the expectation of being a multi-billionaire of her own making. It's okay to be a millionaire. I'm just saying, it's okay to be a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire, but I wouldn't mind being a millionaire. And she needs to stop taking inventory for the dreams that she's trying to force into reality. It's not going to happen. Okay, there's nothing that she can do that she can shift where she needs to go to make these dreams happen. They're just not going to. The Five of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Cups. It's our gaslighting card. So the Five of Pentacles is emptying your cup. I know it's Pentacle card, but emptying your cup and stripping yourself down to the bone and re-examining and starting from scratch. This is starting all over. Know thyself. Strip down to the bone. Get with God and figure out what you really are, and then rebuild from there. It's a tough thing to do. This is also getting rid of all of your creature comforts, and getting rid of all your debt, and getting rid of things that are and the illusion of wealth, getting rid of that. Stop trying to be fancy pants, and get with God. It's really tough. This altruism that she is doing, it's not working. It's coming off as phony. It doesn't feel authentic. It doesn't feel right, and people know that. There's some component of it missing, and that's something, even if it is something that she feels very strongly about, she needs to step back from it and recreate the Mother Teresa, Audrey Hepburn, Angelina Jolie, Princess Diana persona. She's not creating the correct one. It's not working. So she needs to back off that, because it just comes off as very phony and self-serving. And then the Seven of Cups, she's fooling herself. Know your limitations. Strip down to the bare bone. Know your limitations. Figure out what's going to work best for you. Stop telling yourself, fake it until you make it. Sometimes that's not a reality. Sometimes you cannot fake it until you make it. Sometimes you are just faking it, and everyone knows that you're faking it. So stop with the illusions. The Queen of Pentacles. The richness of life is sometimes not in the things that you have, the places you live, the clothes that you wear. The richness of life. The Queen of Pentacles is about stability and grounding, and being happy with the things that you have been gifted. All of us have many, many, many gifts. Um, some of us are gifted with being very, very beautiful and very attractive, and that can open doors. Some of us are gifted with being very, very smart and organized. Sometimes we are gifted with very good instincts. I know some people in finance that are gifted with really, really good instincts for investments. Sometimes you have to look at the gifts that you have versus the wealth that you have. The Pentacles card, even though it does suggest wealth and it suggests money and it suggests riches, it really is about the richness of life. And the richness of life, you can live in a normal house and have a very rich life. That is just, sometimes you need to look at that. Sometimes someone needs to underscore it for you. In this reading, I'm underscoring it for her. Again, I'm trying to be as proactive as possible and provide advisement. We're not bashing people here. This is, again, the way that my partner Shelley and I read. We read to help people get from one situation to the next. So looking at what she has is going to be very, very key here, and appreciating what she has is going to be very, very important. Stripping down again to what is really there, the substances that are really, the substance, not substances, the substance that's really there is going to be super important. We have this Fool in reverse. There's really this, and it comes off as very arrogant, this arrogant, I know best kind of attitude. We don't need that here. It's one thing to launch yourself into a project and go, well, I'll figure it out as I get there. And I think Richard Branson said that. Richard Branson said, if you ever get a great opportunity, take it and then figure out how to do the job later. There's something to be said for that, but there's something to be said for when you keep doing that time and time again. You can't keep doing it. You have to stop doing it at some point. You have to stop throwing spaghetti at the wall, and you have to become a master of your craft at some point. You really have to just not keep trying things on, not keep trying on personas, not seeing what people respond well to, because at this point they're responding very poorly to repeated different characterizations. So that needs to stop. And then we have the Queen of Wands. This is not being productive. This is not being creative. This is not having the ideas that you need to move forward. This is a hard stop for her. This is, you don't have to get back to work. Pay attention to your kids. Start to and that's not to suggest that she's not, but that's a role that's waiting for her, to be momming, to not be the working mom. There's a lot of discussion about women having the opportunities to work and be moms. If I were given the opportunity, if I had the ability, I would be a mom full time. I just would. That's my choice. And I am a workaholic. I am constantly doing something. But if given the choice, I would focus 75% on my kids, making sure that, everything that I could do to pour into them to make them good human beings, and not wow holes, because that's something that was very important to me, that my children did not grow up to be wow holes. I think I'm pretty good so far. But that role is waiting for her. And so we have the Lovers in reverse. We have the Empress in reverse, and we have the Page of Cups. She's so focused on being more than a mom and a wife. This is not living up to the mother, not living up to the wife. She's so focused on being more than that if she did focus on being the mom and the wife, and again, I'm gonna say this, I hope she watches this. If she goes back to that lifestyle blog, which I think she can, I don't think that the royal family's gonna hold her back from doing that. If she goes back to that and she does it like, here's the how to live like we do, like not even like how to live like a royal or how to live like Meghan and Harry, but how to live like we do, like how to wake up every day and look in the mirror and go, wow, yesterday I did a great thing, having that reflective gratitude for everything that's done. I think that really is where I think she really shines in that. And I think, digging down and cultivating these two roles, the wife, the mother, that I think she's going to be happy doing that. I think she's going to present so much better with that. So let's see where we go. 10 of Cups in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and 5 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups in reverse this is happy family. This is being happy. Right now, not a happy family. It's not whole and complete. She's looking without. She needs to close the doors to the house and look within and focus on those people in her house and then turn that into something. It's just my opinion. I know this is just tarot. It's for entertainment purposes only, but I really feel like that is going to be such a great solution for her. And it's not the world stage that she wants to be on. And it's not Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop or anything like that. But this is really, like, if she did this, she's not going to love it, but it eventually is going to be such a great place for her to be. It really, the Well, oh my God, the Well is a unique card to this deck. I'll get there in a second. She's going to find inner peace if she does that, and if she uses those relationships to present herself to the world. She can be an expert on her family and share that with the world. She could even include the mistakes that she made. It's fantastic. It would be the comeback of the century. So, her soul will be soothed if she does this. Like, it's just she's gonna go, wow, this really clicks. And it's gonna feel very natural to her. The Well is the creative font, if you will, and this will open for her. This will be opening. There's 2 extra cards in this deck: the Well, which is the 22nd card, and then the Artist, which I think is the 23rd. The Well is all things are possible. This is manifestation right here. This is manifestation of the heart. But then we have the 2 of Cups in reverse. So this is a coming apart of things. So I think if she doesn't do this, things will fall apart. Not to quote Chinua Achebe, but that is really how I see it. So heart of the matter, this is a long reading, so I want to wrap it up. Again, for entertainment purposes only, but this is my advisement. This is what I think she should do. I think this could save the goose. And one of the things we all liked about Harry before he got married was like how down to earth he was. Heart of the matter is 10 of Pentacles, making that family happy, making that family bountiful. And underneath the surface is our 5 of Swords. Is the fight worth it? Is all this fighting, is all this unhappiness worth it? Look at the happy things. Look at the benefits of your life now. Look at the benefits of what is there. Stop reaching for another brass ring. The ring is there. That house in Montecito is fantastic. I think all of us can agree on that. It really is beautiful. So, sink into that. I know I said in other readings, I think they are strapped for cash. I don't think they have a lot of income coming in. This reading suggests that as well. But the fighting, Is it worth it? Is it worth the fight? That's what's under the surface. Constantly battling, not the best way to live. So that is my recap. I am sticking with my opinion that I think she should go back to blogging, even though it is like a B student kind of thing. Again, I am the ultimate B student. But I do think that getting back to blogging, getting back to family, not looking at the world, fix your house first. That's what she really needs to do. She needs to fix her house first, and then she will come along. Sink into being wife and mother, as, bourgeois as that seems, or mundane. It's even mundane. It doesn't seem, very exciting. There's not a lot, no one applauds the wife and mother on a daily basis. But we do make the world go round. We do make the house work. We do, and I mean house space work. We do keep the family intact. So, and that's not to discredit any men. That's I'm not throwing shade or anything like that. But we really do. We do it all. Being a housewife and a mother is a 2-part full-time job. So it's an 80-hour-a-week position. So you add in some work, you add in hobbies, you add in cultivating friendships with your girlfriends and maintaining an identity. It becomes very, very challenging. So I think that is something that she could offer up to the world that would be well received. I'm going to say it, well received. So, but she needs to take a pause. She needs to take a pause from everything. So that is my reading on what is going on with Meghan Markle. Again, doing positive readings, trying to problem solve, not just say, where somebody's at, how terrible they are, trying to give solutions. This is solutions-based tarot reading. So, again, thank you for watching. Those of you that have subscribed, thank you so much. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I will try and keep the content coming and keep it interesting. Like this video if you liked it, and comment if you have some comments, but keep them nice. We're trying to be solutions based here. I know we all have our celebrities that we love to hate, but let's try and start this weekend, this Halloween weekend, with a little bit of kindness. Okay, so thanks so much, everybody. Private readings can be booked through my bio and my website. All of that's on my About page. Have a great day.